Okay, today is the 26th of February, 2020, and I'm just going to tell you what happened today. As you can see, I just made this video about the activity that's taking place here at the main library, and I'm recording from my phone right now because I'm not able to use any of this software. They're making sure I can't get anything done with it. So I'm just going to talk about what took place today. And this is every day is a lot. So when I was walking, I was making videos about subconscious mind attacks. I was walking to the transit to catch the Dash. The Dash is the free bus that rotates between downtown and near the university. I was talking about subconscious mind attacks. And you know how subconscious mind attacks are instrumental in oh, they're attacking me badly right now. This was not just happening. How they're instrumental in people passing lie detector tests. And I was giving a few examples. You know, some was like regarding relationships, other were regarding business affairs, you know, like things that we've seen play out in politics. And then it picks up right about here when I got to the Social Security Administration. I had to, for those of you that are wondering why I went to Social Security Administration, I'm making a video on that'll cover all that information. It's called Earnings. And I don't want to, you know, get away from the topic. It's titled Earnings, and I'll be uploading that video soon. And it talks about the why, you know, well, I'll tell you the why. Employment interference is why I went to Social Security. Them, you know, them flip-flopping the lifestyle of me and my relatives. So meanwhile, now those that were never able to earn are earning, and the one who's always earned me, I can't. And they're trying to make sure I get stuck in like a position. They went as far as breaking my partial to ensure that it put me, now my earnings, my skill set and my appearance conflicts. One does not match up with the other. So I have a skill set that's able to earn 25 plus, and I have an appearance that's able to earn 10, 50, 12. Right now they're discussing how the neighbor, they said now you know why 2019's activity was not able to look at anyone like it was supposed to. They had the neighbor faking an acquaintanceship with me so that he could get approved for Social Security. You know, during that time they often talked about how he goes in there and he went in there and he looked at them people like they was not able to not give him Social Security because he, you know, lives beneath her, or, you know, who he's acquainted with. Meanwhile, there was no acquaintanceship. Like, literally, every time I sit on my porch, he'd come and bother me. And his girlfriend even mentioned it. So it got to a point where I stopped sitting outside. Okay, I'm at Social Security Administration. And look, that's crazy. That's the reason I'm in the hallway in the first place. Hold up. And look, that's crazy. That's the reason I'm in the hallway. Okay, I'm at Social Security Administration. And look, that's crazy. That's the reason I'm in the hallway in the first place. Her. So when I walk in and I checked in and I get my little ticket number or whatever, I'm here to apply for benefits because they're interfering with employment. So anyhow, yeah, I walk in and I get my little ticket or whatever, and when I turn around to go seat myself, I see that she's sitting there, and I went off. I'm like, that's why the fuck they wanted me here, because this bitch is here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a demon. That's one of those agents using that body. So originally she wanted me over her check because she didn't want CSS to be over it. And then she didn't show the day that we were supposed to go. This is before, like, you know, a whole bunch of other stuff unfolded, obviously. This is like 2018, middle of 2018 time frame. And I met her at the homeless shelter. So that was January of 2018, the beginning of my homeless tenure. So, oh, they're calling my number. Did you call me? Yes. I want to apply for benefits.
Okay, for disability?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you?
Yes, I do.
I need that.
Here you go. My address is wrong. That's why I haven't brought it out. I'm working on a complaint.
Okay, and does your disabling condition keep you from working for 12 months or longer?
No.
Okay, what's your disability?
Schizophrenia, I suppose.
Okay.
When I researched it online, I seen that they have a couple mental disorders that are automatic improvement. Why isn't schizophrenia one?
I don't know. We don't make any of the medical decisions here. We send them out.
Well,
give you
no,
one second
that
to look
real
at the
little
complaint.
Okay.
Pines Road there. And they're gonna put on new stuff in there. I thought maybe if you were gonna.
What's your zip code, honey?
44301.
Okay. 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 Thanks.
And when did you get diagnosed?
In October of 2018.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
And what is the current mailing address?
315 Upland Avenue.
Upling, U-P-L-A-N-G?
Is that?
No, Upland.
Oh, Upland. I thought you said Upling. Sorry.
That's okay.
Upland Avenue, okay.
And it's apartment U.
Apartment U?
Yes.
Okay, okay, I'll put call them, okay, thank you.
And you said 44301.
Correct.
And your phone number?
234-956-0872.
72?
Mm-hmm.
And are you currently working?
No.
No. Did you work last year?
No. Well, I worked a temp job for 4 days. Does that count, really?
Are you married?
No.
Do you have any minor children in the household?
No.
Or do you have any minor children at all? I apologize.
No.
Okay. Do you want a phone or an in-office appointment?
Phone.
Hi,
All right.
can you
So,
put the
senior, no minors. Do you receive any public assistance?
Yes, I'm on AMHA and I'm also on SNAP.
Okay, how much do you get a month for that?
For SNAP, 129
$129?
or 192. Numbers
Yeah,
are backwards.
I'm running around 3:15.
All right, honey.
Yeah.
First appointment's going to be March
Okay.
16th. I have a 10:30, a 1, or a 2:15.
10:30 works.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to get a letter in the mail reminding you of your appointment prior to your appointment.
Okay.
But it's going to be March 16th at 10:30 a.m. If you have a change to your phone number before that appointment, make sure you call and update it. Okay?
Roughly how long does the phone interview take?
About like an hour.
Can I change it to in person?
Okay. Thank you very much.
Well, it's going to push that appointment out because that's a telephone appointment that we have. The in-person one is going to be probably further out than that.
Oh no. Well, I'm on minutes and I really don't have any way to replenish them, so I gotta try to hang on to what I got.
Let me see how far out it is
Okay.
before you. Sorry, the brain fart. Goodness, I'm so cold right here, and whenever I'm cold,
It always affects how we think, right?
it really does. Alright, disability. Yeah, my first in-office disability is the 26th of March.
That's okay.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Let's get you. I need to wear gloves so So I have a 9, a 10:30, a 1, or a 2:15 on the 26th.
10:30.
All right, so it's going to be 10:30, March 26th here in the office, okay?
All right.
All right.
Is there anything that I need to bring with me?
So I would bring a list of your doctors that you see, any hospitals you've been to, any medicines you're on, any tests you had done, things like that.
Okay.
If you had worked recently, pay stubs.
Okay.
But other than that, just the names of your doctors and your medicines, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Have a great day.
Okay, they repeated the same thing that they told me to begin with, and that's that Social Security Administration is waiting to reject me. Now they're saying they can't put me in the same category as these other people because I'll beat the fuck out of people for no reason. They said every time they show up that I will beat them. Okay, let me tell you a little bit more about Polly. When we were at the homeless shelter, I got a little bit before I go across the street to the main library. I have the green room reserved today. That's kind of why I'm here this time of the day. But anyhow, let me tell you a little bit more about Polly. I met her at the homeless shelter, Haven of Rest, and that was in January. And like, as we got acquainted, she'd come and she'd sit by me, you know, like, just like the other females, you know, like, she always made sure every day she got a chance to speak with me, you know, for some time. Then, when she found out that I was be a third party, you know, like the demon that uses that body, when it found out the type of matters that I discussed, it decided that it didn't want anything to do with me. It began to shun me, and literally every time I come into contact with it, it act like it didn't know me, you know, like and I wouldn't like be real upfront. A couple of times I was like, hey Polly, and she was just kind of like you know, like those are the things they've become accustomed to doing, and people look over it. That's a demon. So she's talking to me. I mean, so a couple more times go by, and when she see me, you see that? Talk about Jesus. That's a demon too. So when she see me, she'd ignore me. Like she'd see me, she'd roll her eyes and she'd turn her head. Or she'd see me and she'd act like she didn't know me. She'd ask me for something. She'd be like, do you have a lighter on you? And I'd be like, no. And I just like kind of, you know, look around a little bit, see if she was going to remember who I was, and she wouldn't. You know, when she's on autopilot, she doesn't know who I am. It's only when the demon's occupying her that she knows. Today they knew, and that was kind of like a mockery, you know, the hey, how you doing? Like she waved, and I saw her out of my peripheral vision, and I ignored her until she spoke up while I was recording. That's what you call. And the God bless. Your God ain't gonna be blessing nobody. Okay, something else. Back to Social Security. And then I'm going to show you the last clip on Polly. It's like another minute and a half. I've been walking for 3 fucking years. And I'm sick and fucking tired. I've never had to walk in my life. I've never had to catch I hadn't had to catch the bus since I was a teen. This lifestyle is horrible. It's fucking horrible. And I've done literally like everything. And I come up quick. Like the only way I could be stuck on foot is from an exterior force. You get what I'm saying? Like I can never by my own. That's what I said before about falling off. Like I get that people fall off all the time, you know, but it's normally by their own error. I could never fall off from my own error. And if I did, you'd never be able to tell it. So, yeah, I'm sick and fucking tired. 3 years. On foot. Burning weight while they continuously packing on. Notice I haven't mentioned nothing about not having money. So anyhow, here's the rest of this. And the whole reason that she was there today, she was just sitting there. She's already on Social Security. Reason that she was there today, she was just sitting there. She's already on Social Security. I doubt that she had to restart it. If she did, she would have had a caseworker there with her. But she was just sitting there doing nothing. And when I walked out, I got mad and I walked out. And you notice she came out right after me. I was in the middle of recording and she came out. So I don't think she had any business there. Sometimes they just show up to sabotage me. That's a form of sabotage, because what it does is it supports disinformation. You know, people, they've been lying, saying that I have money. They've been lying, saying that there's people helping me. I don't have money, and you already know that. And they're keeping them from watching. So they're not allowed to look into anything, and they only go by what they're told. So meanwhile, like I said before, the truth's out there. It's all over the internet. But none of them are allowed to pay what I say any mind, and they aren't able to have conversations with me in person. But you'll show up where I'm at. So that, you know, the identities can be manipulated in parallel reality. So the interaction, the encounter, the things that aren't taking place, there's no interaction, there's no encounter. But if you show up in the same place as me, they make it look like we had an encounter in parallel reality. Or even worse, they put me back. You know, like they'll show somebody an older time, like something from years ago. Now, you know, of me and her sitting at McDonald's having a conversation. Parallel reality. Remote neuromonitoring. A bitch and a beast. Like a bitch and a motherfucking beast. That's all I'm gonna say about it right now.